Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Anderson TV. I'm Josiah Anderson. So we're going to talk about the LGBTQIA plus community. I don't know why that is with all those letters. So anyway, it should just be 3 or 4 or just 3. It should just be L.G.B. because the TQ plus insanity, those are absolutely different ideas. What are those ideas? I will explain in this episode. And why should lesbians, gays, and bisexuals should have a divorce from the rainbow cult and the TQ plus insanity, because it has gone too far in today's world. So I will explain more about that. We'll be right back. So anyways, what are these two different ideas within the rainbow community, or should I say cult? So the L stands for lesbian, G gay, B bisexual, T transgender, Q either queer, questioning, I don't really know, I don't really care. But anyways, here's what I think. L.G.B, I demand a divorce, and you guys should demand a divorce from the rainbow cult, from the TQIA plus insanity. I mean, I demand that. We should all demand that. Here's why. Because like, for example, me, I'm bisexual. I mean, I like boys and girls. So there are two genders. There should not be more than two genders. There's not 3. There's not 4. There is definitely not 72. Because the last time that I searched, they said there are 72 genders. No, there isn't. There's only 2. Male and female. And one cannot be the other. You should be that sex that you were born with. And now before that, you come at me with, oh, sex and gender is not the same thing. Well, guess what? You should not be changing your gender. I mean, especially when you're at a young age. You have kids doing this. I heard that in Minnesota where that they literally take your child into state custody so they can get the gender-affirming care that they deserve. They use the Medicaid funds. They use the funds for Medicaid to trans your kid, turn it into the opposite sex. Without any supervision, without any permission from the parents. So, this is a violation of the parents' rights. This should be illegal across the board. So these are two different ideas. I'm just stating my thoughts on the transgender insanity. I know that there are some conservative people who are transgender out there that might have a different viewpoint, but I'm just explaining mine. So I used to believe that, oh, we're all together in the rainbow cult. No, we're not, and we shouldn't be. Because the whole point of the L.G.B movement, it should be L.G.B, was for marriage equality. So that guys marry guys and girls marry girls. And I know that what people are going to say that is abomination in the Bible. But from what I've seen in the conservative movement, the MAGA movement, is that they even welcome some people in the LGBT community because they're tired of seeing even their children being indoctrinated with the transgender insanity. I mean, I heard of some gay people say they're tired of the pride parades. And trust me, you would not want to send your child to a pride parade where it's basically getting naked in public. All kinds of perverse and crazy stuff that would happen at those pride parades. It is not a place to send your kids. I mean, there was actually years ago where this boy was at a pride parade. He was about 10 or 11 years old. He was twerking. And I said, that is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely sick. And I put that in utter contempt. And I thought that pride parades are friendly. I never went to one. And thank goodness I never went to one. Because I would not want to witness that craziness. So there are people who are gay, lesbian, and conservative that say that they don't want their kids to be indoctrinated with this rainbow cult, is what I call it. The TQ plus insanity. So anyways, they want to get an attitude. They want to get angry at us by saying we're not calling them sir or ma'am when they're really not. We call you what we see. Like, for example, I'm a guy, so you should call me sir. Or by my first name, by the way. Or I call you ma'am when you look like a woman. Or depending on how you sound like or something like that. So you should be the sex that you were assigned at birth. Nothing more. So I demand a divorce from the TQ plus insanity and let it just be L.G.B. We don't want any more letters. I mean, it has gotten far to the point where that pedophilia is now appropriated in the LGBTQ community. It has gone to that level. I mean, conservatives have been warning people about this for years. I didn't believe it, but now I know. And this is called minor attracted persons, or MAPS for short. What kind of mess is that? No, it is time. It is time for us. It is time for lesbians, gays, and bisexuals to demand a divorce, a breakaway from this insanity, because this has gone too far and we're not going to take it anymore. We're not going to take that crap anymore. They have appropriated pedophilia into the community now. So now it's turned into an umbrella of degeneracy. It has turned to an umbrella of degeneracy. So anyways, I don't think that people in the older generations would be okay with this. I don't think that they would be okay with that. I mean, minor attracted persons or MAPS, come on. That's practically borderline pedophilia. It is pedophilia. So this is why that I demand, and everyone else should demand, a divorce, a breakaway. We're calling it what's Brexit or something like that? Like the way that the UK exited out of the European Union, or Blexit, the way the black community exited out of the Democratic Party. I don't know what lesbians, gays, bisexuals should call it. Please comment if you want to come up with a name for this exit or something that matter, because I have had it. So anyways, in the past, I didn't really, before I got into politics, I mean, I didn't know what to say about the transgender community. I don't know what to say. But all I know is this. Should demand a breakaway, should demand a divorce from this insanity. I call it the TQIA plus insanity, or simply the TQ plus insanity. That is what I call it. So, anyways, this has gone absolutely out of control. Absolutely out of control. And it's going to continue getting out of control. So, which is why that I don't think that lesbians, gays, bisexuals should have any part in it. These are absolutely different ideas that are turning into multiple different types of ideas until suddenly they want to appropriate appropriate having fornicating with pets. I mean, fornicating with plants. I mean, calling themselves furries. It has gone to a point where it has gone too far. Completely too far. I mean, which is why I demand a breakaway. Demand a breakaway and exit from it before it's too late. Because soon, they're going to vilify. I mean, people are going to vilify the entire community, put us all of us in one umbrella, and suddenly that it is going to be ridiculous. Do not put the lesbians, gays, bisexuals in one umbrella. In that umbrella along with the rainbow cult. Talk about make America great against a cult. No, it's not. It's a movement. And appropriating pedophilia, that is a cult. Especially in the strongest possible terms, a cult. And it should never see the light of day ever again. But as things are expected to get worse as they are now, we have to break away from that. Because I don't think that the people that originally began this movement actually meant for it to happen. Meant for this to go out of hand. So, anyways, which is why that I say that should demand a divorce from the TQ plus insanity and let it just be L.G.B. That's it. Nothing more. L.G.B. No T, no Q, no IA plus or any others. No two-spirit, no maps. I mean, keep the maps. Sorry. No maps whatsoever. Minor attracted persons, keep that away. I mean, this has gone completely out of hand. So demand a divorce from the TQIA plus community. Break away with them. That's just my take. I know that there are some conservative transgenders said they're tired of it too. They need to denounce this more. They need to prove to the point where, okay, you want to break away from the maps or something like that. Fine. Break away. But do not bring that towards the LGB community, I meant to say. So, LGB, the idea of LGB is for marriage equality. Marriage equality is under that umbrella. And the TQ plus insanity, change their gender, get attracted to animals, get attracted to innocent little kids, declare themselves non-binary, or other insane things such as that. Those are two different ideas that should not coincide one another. Do not form that big umbrella so that marriage equality gets taken away. Do not do that. So I know that there are some people who are going to say, okay, but conservatives hate gay people. Well, how comes there's gay people in the conservative movement? From what I see is that it's not about what you identify with. They just don't want you saying out loud who you sleep with. I mean, that's what literally this pride movement is doing. Literally going out there and telling someone who you sleep with or something like that. No one cares about that. No one cares. Maybe your doctor cares or something like that. But no one really cares about that. Okay, you're a lesbian, got it? No big deal. You're gay, got it? No big deal. You're bi, got it? No big deal. No one cares. So, anyways, we'll be right back. Okay, everyone. So that is it for this episode. So I assume that there is a promotion going on for the Inerson TV online store. There is free shipping on all. There is free standard shipping on all the products, so you don't have to pay anything additionally for shipping. For the Inerson TV merch store, I'll be releasing more products there, and probably my new book will probably be released. Probably next month or March. I don't know. But it'll probably be sometime between later next month. So that'll be my book called Revelations of the Democratic Party. So that'll be that. So that is it for this episode. I'm Josiah Anderson, signing off. Goodbye, everyone, and have a nice rest of your weekend and the rest of your week. Goodbye, everyone.